Adam Webster. Chelsea are weighing up a shock move for Brighton centre-back Adam Webster, according to reports. The Foxes are holding out for £80 million, despite the Frenchman wanting a move away and being dropped by Brendan Rodgers as a result. Chelsea are reportedly a long way off matching the price tag Leicester have put on Fofana after seeing 2 bids rejected already. And if they don't lower their demands, they are willing to switch their attention to Webster. He has impressed at Brighton, playing a key role in their solid defensive setup and their possession-based system. The ex-Bristol City man is rumoured to be on England boss Gareth Southgate's radar too. Webster has featured 91 times for Brighton since arriving in the summer of 2019, and he's scored 7 goals for the club. Thomas Tuchel is desperate to sign a centre-back before next week's deadline, and getting a deal over the line for a defender is one of the club's priorities. They have signed Kalidou Koulibaly from Napoli but have lost both Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen this summer. Ivan Toney. Brentford star Ivan Toney has been linked with Manchester United and Chelsea recently, and he may favour a move to the latter due to his loyalty to Liverpool. The striker has scored 2 and assisted 2 in his opening 3 matches of the season, and his impressive form is catching the eye. According to the Mirror, the Red Devils are keeping tabs on Toney, though face competition from Chelsea if they are to push for his signature. The Blues have earmarked the former Newcastle forward as a backup option if they fail to sign Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang from Barcelona, with a fee yet to be agreed for the Gabon international. And if Toney eventually has to pick who he would rather play for, one would suspect that Chelsea would be his pick, given that he is a boyhood fan of Liverpool. Speaking last year, he said, "I support Liverpool. If they come knocking, who knows? Who knows?" Harry Maguire. Maguire has endured a torrid 12 months at Old Trafford and faced heavy scrutiny following a string of calamitous performances during United's disastrous Premier League campaign last term. The England centre-half has also struggled in the opening weeks of the new season, leading to speculation that he could even be dropped by new Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag ahead of Monday's crunch clash against Liverpool. But Maguire's poor form does not appear to have deterred interest from Chelsea, who reportedly lodged an inquiry for the beleaguered United captain during talks over a potential swap deal involving Christian Pulisic. Any potential deal now seems unlikely after a new report outlined that Pulisic has decided to stay and fight for his place at Stamford Bridge, but Sky Sports have revealed that United were never likely to entertain any proposal that would have seen Maguire move to their Premier League rivals. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang could become the 7th newest recruit of the summer transfer window if the latest rumours are to be believed. The Blues are in for a short-term stopgap new number 9 striker to get them through to the summer transfer window, and former Arsenal man Aubameyang is reportedly Thomas Tuchel's number 1 target. Kai Havertz has struggled in the early parts of 2022-23 to step up to the mantle left by the already departed Romelu Lukaku and Timo Werner, so Tuchel will hope that the 33-year-old's presence may level up the Blues' attack. Aside from a new number 9, the likes of Anthony Gordon, Rafael Leo and Wesley Fofana are the other names hot on the Chelsea agenda. With all of this in mind, Football.London rounds up the latest information on Aubameyang's potential move to Chelsea. The Spanish press have jumped early to make some big claims on Aubameyang to Chelsea. Relevo had gone on to claim that the deal was advanced, but since, a couple of other journalists have gone a step further. Tony Juan Marti tweeted, "More than advanced, would say. Almost done deal." On top of this, Rudy Galletti tweeted to clarify the fee plus add-ons agreement that is being finalized currently between the two clubs. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo and Harry Maguire have been linked with moves to Chelsea this summer, and Todd Boehly has been encouraged to make a move on the duo. Chelsea have been told to complete the signings of Cristiano Ronaldo and Harry Maguire, with Manchester United encouraged to cut their losses. The duo have both been linked with moves to Stamford Bridge this summer amid increasingly uncertain futures under Erik ten Hag at Old Trafford. According to the Daily Mail, The West Londoners made a shock inquiry about the England international last week amid growing doubt over his future. It said that Chelsea asked of Maguire's availability to counter the Red Devils' interest in Christian Pulisic. Meanwhile, with regard to the future of Ronaldo, talk of penning a deal at the Blues has cooled, but Todd Boehly is said to still be keen on signing the striker. Anthony Gordon. Everton star Anthony Gordon is one of a few attackers that Thomas Tuchel is looking to add to his squad before September 1st. Chelsea have been one of the busiest Premier League clubs in the summer transfer window, with more business expected before the end of the August. After losing Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen on free transfers, the Blues looked to Kalidou Koulibaly and Marc Cucurella as Thomas Tuchel reshaped his defense. Club captain Cesar Azpilicueta signed a contract renewal until 2024, ending speculation over the Spaniard's future. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Rafael Leo are two names hot on the agenda to date alongside Everton star Anthony Gordon. Wesley Fofana. Chelsea have had 3 bids for Leicester City defender Wesley Fofana rejected this summer, but the Blues haven't given up hope of bringing the 21-year-old to Stamford Bridge. Leicester City continue to stand firm over their £80 million valuation of Wesley Fofana. It's down to Chelsea whether they meet that in the final week of the transfer market and bring the young centre-back to Stamford Bridge. Thus far, the Blues have had 3 bids rejected for the France international. The latest was worth around £70 million, although with a greater amount paid up front. The hope was it would tempt Leicester into selling, as the money could be immediately reinvested in signings of their own. But the Foxes continue to hold out. It's understood Fofana is desperate to complete a move to Stamford Bridge, and he hasn't featured in Leicester's last 2 matches after holding talks with Brendan Rodgers last week. There is a broad agreement over personal terms with the defender, so it's very much on Chelsea to make the transfer happen. Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong has been heavily linked with a move to Chelsea this summer, and Barcelona look to have reached a final verdict on the midfielder's future. Chelsea have been handed a major blow in their mission to sign Frankie de Jong this summer. The 25-year-old has been heavily linked with a move to the Premier League as Barcelona look to solve their ongoing financial troubles. Chelsea was said to face competition from United for the midfielder's signature, with Tuchel once confident of beating Erik ten Hag to a deal. It's said that the Blues have been in talks with De Jong over a potential move to Stamford Bridge as the German looks to bolster his midfielder with more creativity. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.